It's a pleasant afternoon all around southern West Virginia, and it should be a very pleasant day tomorrow. And because it's the 4th of July, a lot of people are going to want to get out there. But remember, if you're going to get out there, you're definitely going to want to put on the sunscreen and wear a hat and those other things, because we will see a UV index very high tomorrow at 10. That means burn times are 15 minutes. So hat, sunglasses, sunscreen, all those things are great ideas if you're going to be heading out and about as you go through the afternoon. And of course, again, a lot of people will be, since after all, it is a big holiday. Route 460 at Ambrose, taking a look at I-77, Beckley on the left, with Phil Virginia's on the right. Looking pretty good out there. A lot of people traveling this afternoon towards I-77. Up and down the interstate they'll go, and they're going to continue to do so over the next day or so as we continue to see very busy travel conditions and pretty good weather for traveling as you go out and about later on this evening. We'll see temperatures dropping into the 70s. Right now they're at 81 under sunny skies at the Beckley Airport. The humidity is at 44%, so it's really dropped off over the past day or so. The barometer is at 30 inches even of mercury, and of course it's continuing to rise as we see high pressure take charge of things. Winds right of the north-northwest at 12 miles per hour. The sunset time this evening is still at 10 minutes until 9 o'clock. Temperatures right now, as you go on the other side of the state line, are in the upper 80s or lower 90s. 86 in Roanoke, 92 at Raleigh and also at Charlotte, 88 in Knoxville, 92 in Louisville, 88 in Indianapolis, 91 in Nashville, 90 in D.C., 86 currently in Richmond, Virginia. Regional satellite radar are a couple of showers off of the North Carolina coast. So if you're heading down towards the Outer Banks for the big 4th of July plans, there might be an isolated shower or two or three that you'll run into, but for the most part, we're going to stay absolutely dry, at least over West Virginia. If you're staying closer to home, should be very nice weather indeed for all those outdoor activities. A few clouds making their way through the region as we go through that satellite side of the regional satellite radar, but not very much in the way of any kind of shower, certainly. It won't be until sometime on Sunday that we begin to pick up another chance for showers as this front approaches the area from the northwest. Now, the model here wants to indicate a few showers over the region. I think this is overdone, but there will be a chance for showers as we go through early Monday, perhaps into later Monday, especially later Monday as this front does approach the area from the northwest. So let's take a look at what's happening right now in terms of the lows for tonight. 60 degrees, mostly clear in patchy Lake Falls. We bring it closer to home. Winds out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. The aches and pains forecast brought to you by ARH, looking pretty good there too. It's smiley faces just about across the board. Pressure dips a little bit from time to time as we see these fronts make their way into the region, but for the most part, we should stay pressure fairly high level, which means that there won't be too much in the way of any kind of aches and pains to deal with if that affects you. 7-day forecast, a mild day for our 4th of July. Temperatures middle 80s, so it's a few degrees above where it should be, but not much. And then we see temperatures rise back up again. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we come through later days in our extended forecasts, especially towards our Sunday, because at that point, it'll feel like it's in the 90s. So you want to definitely take it easy if you're going to be out and about, not just because of the high UV index, but also because it's going to be pretty warm out there, no doubt about that.
Now, as we see after Sunday, too, we're going to see somewhat of a drop because of the rain, but also, too, you mentioned before that will increase the humidity, and that'll make it feel even hotter, right?
Right.
So do you think you'll feel even hotter after Sunday or Sunday?
No, there's enough humidity coming in on Sunday. That's why I was showing you about that Futurecast, how it paints a few showers there. There's extra humidity on Sunday compared to the other days, tomorrow and Saturday, so it'll feel pretty warm out there. That's why I was saying take it easy, for sure.
Take it easy. Remember the sunscreen, definitely, and reapply it, too. All right, now that's all the time we have here for right now. We have more news, weather, and sports coming your way after the break. Don't go anywhere.